Okay, hi all. Welcome you all for the Sprint 66 review. I'll just share the velocity tracker for the current sprint. Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So Sprint 66 is of 3 weeks duration and started release, and today we have review. And the velocity is 29.5 and the actual load is 27. So I'll just hand over to the team to show the demo. So over to you, Balaji.
Okay. Hi, Stephanie. I'm just Hi, Stephanie.
Someone is not mute.
No, this is not. Now it's not.
Okay, now it's me. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, can everyone see my screen?
Yes.
Okay,
It's loading. Oh, yeah.
this time we have migrated from Pivotal Tracker to Jira. So I'm going to explain the user story one by one. First, this is a chore user story related to Block WPML plugin. Okay. So actually, we have already raised one ticket for this WPML plugin. So actually, we have some WPML conflicts. So we have raised one ticket to that WPML team. So after the large conversation, they said this is not related to this issue. This is related to Visual Composer conflict, because the WPML multilingual CMS and WPML string translation, so both has conflicted. So they said we need to raise one new ticket to Visual Composer team. So I was trying to create a one new ticket to Visual Composer team, but unfortunately we don't have the license for Visual Composer now. So if we want to get the license, so we need to pay $34 to raise a ticket to get a license for 1 year. So I have already sent one email regarding this one, Stephanie. So we didn't get any news related to this one. So once we get the license for this one, then we will create a new ticket to the Visual Composer team. So after they fixing the conflict, then only we can implement the WPML plugin in our blog server. That's it. That's it from my end. So this is in progress user story.
So this will get into backlog.
Yeah, this will get into backlog.
Okay.
Once we get the license, then we will start the user story again. Okay, I will move on to the next user story. So next user story, it's a bug user story. As a dev, I need to change some old S3 URL to new production bucket URL so that we can maintain the same link for all the pages in blog. So this is related to the ACO user story, because we have already migrated HTTP to HTTPS. So in URL wise, we have did everything perfectly, but inside the page, because we have a lot of content in blog. So in the blog page, we have multiple number of pages. So inside the page content, we have checked each and every pages manually. So if whether any URL comes with HTTP, so we had changed it as to HTTPS. Okay, Srinidhi will explain more about it.
Hi, Stephanie.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, this story is about to change the old this DB link URLs to the S3 bucket URL. So here we'll go into the page, and for every link we'll manually change for the given asset. So as you see here, we have changed the S3 bucket URL for this asset given. As like this, we have changed all the links which has the old URLs, and we changed it to the new S3 bucket URL for this.
So we have automation report here.
So we have automation report here. We'll open the link. We'll change it in admin level. We'll go to edit post. And here we'll search for this. And here we'll replace the new URL for the same asset with the S3 bucket URL. As like this, we have checked all the failed links with this all the failed links, and we'll replace the old URLs with S3 bucket URL. And for some of the external URLs which is sending 404 error, we have sent the link with all the 404 errors to you for changing. And others we have changed from our end.
For English.com link, we have changed from ourselves, but some of the external links are there, so we can't fix anything for it. So we have already listed out this external link and send it to Stephanie. So once we get the proper link for this one, then we will replace. Yeah, then we will replace at any time. So that's it.
Okay. Still need to see the comments in Jira. So we did not send email separately. There's an Excel sheet attached, right, in the comments. They'll have to see that, view that.
Stephanie, for the story, please see the comments. In that we have mentioned everything about the story, and also we have linked the Excel sheet with the 404 URLs.
So this one.
Kindly take a look at it.
Okay. Anything else? Okay. Then I will move to next user story. Next user story, it is a feature user story. As an admin, I wish to review the SEO settings to ensure everything is correct. Okay. Okay. As an admin, I wish to review the SEO settings to ensure everything is correct. So this is related to SEO user story. So in this user story, first of all, I have manually check each and every single pages related to this user story, and I have used some SEO analyzing online tool also. So I have the report. So here is the report. I will send the report in a separate mail. So this is the past links and failed links. Everything has properly set from our side, except some small changes, because some of the pages does not have any description, and some of the page does not have H1 tag, and that small mistakes are there, and we will correct it in the next sprint. And I will prepare one Excel sheet regarding this one for every pages. I mean, which all are the pages does not have any description and keywords. So I will send in a separate page. After we get everything, we will update it in at any time. Then I was checking the robot.txt file. So in the robot.txt file, everything is working properly, and we have made every settings in proper way only. Then sitemap.xml. That in that sitemap.xml, last few months we have created some of the new pages in blog. We didn't add this page URL in sitemap.xml, so now we have added the new pages in that sitemap XML file. Then before that, we was adding the sitemap XML file in a HTTP view, not HTTPS view, HTTP view. So now we have changed everything from HTTP to HTTPS. So now the sitemap.xml file is working properly. So we have updated everything in that sitemap.xml file now. Then Google Analytics. So we have GA code in blog. We have separate GA code in blog. Before that, the GA code was wrongly mapped in footer section, because if the user want to go to any page, it will load from top to end. I mean, if it will load the head section, then body, then footer section. I mean the last section. So before that, we was adding the GA script in that footer section. So if the page load is stopped, unfortunately stopped in the mid level, the GA will not track. We can't track it by using the GA script. So now I have changed it from footer to header section. So now it will loading in a head tag, inside the head tag. So now the GA script code has placed correctly in that header section. Then Webmaster Tool. Actually, I have checked it in that Webmaster Tool. In that Webmaster Tool, they have clearly mentioned that GA script is not loading in the header section. It's loading in some other section. So we need to change it. We need to change the position. So after that only, I just changed the position to footer to header section. And from my suggestion, we need to add that Google verification code for all the blog pages. Like in Pearson Leaders, we have did already. So in Google verification code, we have added in every pages in Pearson Leaders. Like the same way, we need to add the Google verification code in all the pages in blog and English.com as well. After adding the Google verification code, and we will analyze all the pages using the Google Webmaster Tool. So as of now, we just checked only the big things only in using that Webmaster Tool. But after adding the Google verification code, so we can track everything. We can track every SEO settings. We can add everything in that Webmaster Tool. So we are planning to create a new user story for this upcoming sprint for creating a Webmaster Tool new view. We will create a new view for Webmaster Tool, and the Google will provide one verification code for our English.com. So after getting the verification code, we will add it to that every pages, and we will update it. Then we will track all the SEO settings by using that Google Webmaster Tool. And in this sprint, we have completed those things. And for next sprint, we will add a Google verification code in that blog and English.com as well. Then we will just change something which was not working properly. I mean that description and meta keyword description keywords, then images, and we should add ALT tag for all the images, but some of the images we don't have the ALT tag. So small this is not a major issue, but we need to correct the small things for SEO setting level, and we will do all the settings in upcoming sprint. We will create a new user story, and we will add everything in the user story, and we will do for the upcoming sprint.
So Balaji, you're saying that in the next sprint user stories, you'll find the pages which doesn't have proper meta tag keyword descriptions. Those things you'll find out and then consolidate it, and then you'll work it on the next sprint.
Yes.
And also, can we explain this story for HTTP to HTTPS along with this SEO story?
Okay.
So what is the QA status on this user story?
Actually, so far what the Balaji have done, we have tested everything. Today we will deliver the user story. We have tested the GS script in header section should be loading in the header section. Then sitemap updating all the new pages in the sitemap. All these we have tested.
Robotex.
Robot.txt.
Yeah.
Robot.txt is a developer level, server level configuration, so no need to test anything in that file, because robot.txt is used to protect some folders or some files from Google. So it's non-trackable. So Google can't track those files and those folders. If you add any folder, so we have a lot of folders in our server in english.com or blog. If you mentioned this folder in the robot.txt disallow means, so it will not track by Google.
Okay.
So that's it from my end. Anything else, guys? You have any queries? Sheikh Bhai, you have any queries? Okay, I will move to next user story. So this is Pearson Reader's user story. Yes.
You can click on here the -634 so that you will get the full picture of the story.
Oh, okay.
On the same page.
You can open it in any tab or
Okay. So this is a Pearson Reader's user story. As an admin, I wish to post new titles to the website so the user can buy the books. So Srinidhi will explain more details about it.
Srinidhi, okay, just clearly explain what is not implemented, because what is the reason?
Okay. In this user story, they have the requirement is of two types. One is to add EPUB links to the already existing titles, and another one is the missing titles which has not been added in the previous prints. So I'll show the demo for a title which is already existing, but the EPUB is not available. So we have this title has been already implemented, and we have added EPUB to this. The EPUB link is
Component production.
See, in production, the EPUB link is not available, so we added EPUB links in this sprint. So this is the EPUB for the title. And also, if you see in this title, the title itself is not added, so we have implemented the title along with the EPUB link. The EPUB link for the title, and we implemented the title here. This will not be available in production. In test only we implemented for now. And as like that, the two categories, which is the EPUB alone is not available, and the whole title itself we implemented. We implemented both the categories, and for this, for some of the link for some of the titles, we still have don't have Amazon link to show that email.
Hi Stephanie, this is Mani.
We have already sent out the email for the missing links and missing assets. Yes.
Yeah. Actually, for 3 titles, we don't have proper URLs. For this ISBN, we don't have a EPUB URL. And next 2 titles, we don't have a Amazon URL. That's why we didn't implement these 2 titles. For this one, we implemented the titles, but we didn't add the EPUB URL. And also here, for some of the titles they didn't give any comments, and so that we didn't do any changes in these titles.
As per they replied, as per Rachel replied, those which have no comments, he said no need to implement anything with no action needed. Like that they replied. So for that we verified whether the EPUB link is added or not, and we verified that. And for link which is mentioned, we have not yet submitted.
Yeah.
And for that we don't have proper link and search for that, so we didn't implement that also. Two titles have even not yet submitted, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for this ISBN,
These are the titles which we will be implementing in the future.
yes.
That's why we didn't even implement these titles.
That's it as part of the story, Stephanie.
And we are adding a target tag for this EPUB links. Before that, it was the EPUB link was loading in the same page.
Same
itself,
page.
but there is an external link, so we was adding a target blank for this EPUB link. So
So
if the
that
user
the-
want to click this page, so it will load in a new tab.
New tab. So Balaji will continue.
This is German user story, right?
Okay. Next user story. So next user story, as a dev, I wish to change the backlinks URL from HTTP to HTTPS in block so that it won't be affect the SEO properties. This is also SEO related user story. So as I said before, so I have changed, we have changed every content in the blog pages. So we have checked each and every single content, whether it is a HTTP or HTTPS. If English.com URL comes with HTTP, so we have converted it to HTTPS for all the links. So because if the URL comes with HTTP, it will go to, if the user click that particular link, it will go to HTTPS only, but it will redirect from HTTP to HTTPS. So it will affect our SEO properties. Then it will, user will get time delay for loading the page, because the page need to redirect from HTTP to HTTPS. So to avoid these things, so we have just manually changed every English.com URL from HTTP to HTTPS. Now it's working properly in protection. So QA has tested everything, each and every single pages. So everything is working fine, Stephanie. So that's it. That's it from my end for this user story. Any queries? That's it, right? Okay.
There are some PDF replacements, ad hoc requests, those things. IP also.
Shared by student. As JC admin.
Seri, okay. Shake by first.
You created two new user stories, right? Ad hoc request.
Okay, next user story. This is adapt request. So as a GSE admin, I wish to find and replace some PDF so that the most current versions are posted. So Sheikh will explain more details about it.
Hi team, going to share my screen. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. As a GSE admin, I wish to find and replace some PDFs so that the most current versions are posted. The story is about updated the latest PDF files. We have updated 2 PDF files as you mentioned in this spreadsheet. This was done in all the environment. Show you the demo. under the research reports, GSE vocabulary. This is the replaced one, new PDF files. And the second one is this is also updated. That's it. Balaji will continue.
Hi team, this is Mani. Actually, as a QA, I need to test the IAP mobile responsive so that a user can use it in mobile devices without breaks. Actually, this story why we took is previously IAP version won't support in mobile devices. The latest version they have supported for a mobile version also. We didn't test for a mobile version last sprint. That's why we took a separate user story for this. And we found out some of the bugs in this mobile version. We reported all these bugs to the IAP team, and we also mentioned those tickets in the comments. Once they have fixed their bugs, they will release a patch version. Later on, we can update our IAP version in english.com. Then only these bugs will be fixed in our site actually. We are waiting for the IAP team to fix these bugs. That's it. Then the next user story is, as a PO, I want to replace the images and PDF to production. Here we have updated the image also. And one more thing. And updated a PDF file, this URL. That's it, Stephanie, from this user story. The next user story will be explained by Balaji. Okay. Which are related to Stephanie. All others are related to Gemma.